Hello, and welcome to another edition of A Priest Abroad. I am abroad today. I'm normally in dock, but I've come out in my boat. And I've gone a bit further than I normally go, upstream on the River Ure. Now, I thought I could just go along to a place called Newby Hall. It's a stately home. I like a stately home. But unfortunately I couldn't get to it because I've come to a divergence. I saw a canal, or a lock, a canal lock, and I thought, what's that doing there? I don't want to go through a canal lock. I want to just keep on going from the river, but all the traffic is directed through this lock, which is called the something or other cut, and then it reunites with the River Ure. So it's not quite a canal as such, it's a cut. Just helps you, cut off a bit of the headland or whatever you wish to call it. Anyway, that's why I'm here. But the lovely thing about a lock is that you have places to moor, and there's absolutely nobody on the river. I have no intention of going through the lock, but I have got a nice mooring, so I thought I would stop and have a cup of tea. Unfortunately, I don't know how to work anything. The last time I had a cup of tea on here, I made a video of it, you might remember, and I just plugged that kettle in over there, and so that's my kettle, but it's not working. I made a cup of tea from that very kettle when I first acquired the boat, and I first visited it on my own, but of course I was hooked into electricity in my mooring, so I don't know, because I know nothing about boats, whether you have to be attached to the electricity in a mooring for these sockets to work. I thought they might be working off a slave battery or something, and they may be, and maybe that battery is dead. It looks like battery 2 is dead. There's a battery tester, and battery 1 is a full charge, and battery 2 looks like it's got nothing. So I don't know what that's about, but I'll have to look into it. And if any of you watching are boat people, you might be able to let me know what I'm doing wrong. So I had to abandon my cup of tea, and I'm just drinking milk. But it's very nice. It washes the snuff down quite nicely. I'll show you where I'm moored, and you might have a better idea of what I'm trying to describe in terms of the lock and the way the river goes that way, and the cut goes that way. So come with me now, and I'll take you on deck, above deck, or whatever the expression is, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. It is raining. It's absolutely tipping down, so there are 1 or 2 drops of water finding their way in, but nothing overly dramatic. But it's all rather beautiful and peaceful when you turn the engine off. I've no idea if I'll get the engine going again. I might be stranded here. I might have to spend the night here. But I've no theological wisdom for you today. I'm going to do a talk on diet and how it affects one's mood and gut health. I will do that, I promise. I'll get round to it this week. But I've got a lot going on in my life at the moment. I can't tell you about it. I might be making a spectacular purchase at some point this week. But I'll certainly let you know if I do. If I don't, I shall probably never mention it again. But if I do, you'll be the first to find out. But anyway, less of this nonsense, and let's go above deck. See you in a moment. I hope you like that little view of the lock. And I'm heading home. It'll take me a good half an hour or more. I couldn't get the blessed thing started. And I realised I had the engine stop thing pulled up. And the barrel for the engine, what do they call it? The ignition was spinning a little bit. So for one moment I thought I was going to be stranded out here. As it is, we've got her going, and I'm heading home to try and, for the second time ever, try and reverse this vehicle into the mooring. The other thing I did today, which I didn't tell you about, is there was only a couple of buoys on the boat, and I've attached some buoys to the side of the boat so that I don't crash my fiberglass hull. You'd be glad to know they're not school buoys. They're plastic buoyancy aids, which are a bit squishy. Well, I suppose they're meant to be in a sense because they have to take a certain amount of impact. Anyway, on the way home, I've attached, I can't remember, another 4 buoys, I think, to the side of my boat. I'll show you them when we get back into the marina. I'm not entirely sure what the knot was. I use the knot that I use when I'm angling to put a hook on my fishing line. But I think it will hold. Other than that, it's just time to head on down the river. This has all been jolly fun, you know, I get totally excited. I like a challenge, and I like a bit of adrenaline. I mean, this is not quite going up the Zambezi. Watched a great film last night, what was it called? Finding the Lost City of Zed. And I didn't realise it was a true story. It's about this explorer who goes into Bolivia, and he's with all the natives and going up various rivers. I won't tell you the ending of the story, I don't want to spoil it.